In a bustling village at the forest's edge, under the shade of a majestic banyan tree, sat Kiran, an old man revered for his wisdom. The gentle rustling of leaves accompanied his serene presence, and villagers often sought his guidance. One day, a troubled young man named Ayaan approached him, his steps heavy with despair. "Master Kiran," Ayaan began, his voice laden with frustration, "I feel lost. I work hard and give my best, yet I often fail. I see others lying and cheating for achieving success. Tell me, is that the only way to survive in this world?" Kiran smiled warmly, his eyes gleaming with understanding. "Come with me," he said, rising slowly from his seat beneath the tree. Kiran led Ayaan into the dense forest. They walked in silence, the sounds of nature filling the air. After a while, they stopped in front of a towering ancient tree with a thick trunk and roots that burrowed deep into the earth. "What do you see, Ayaan?" Kiran asked, gesturing toward the tree. "A strong, magnificent tree," Ayaan replied, awe evident in his voice. "Ah," Kiran said with a faint smile. "But do you know its story?" Kiran began, his voice calm yet filled with wisdom. "When this tree was a sapling, it faced relentless storms. Winds tried to uproot it, rains beat it down, and animals trampled it. Yet with each struggle, its roots grew deeper and its trunk grew stronger. Today, it stands tall and unshaken because it endured." Ayaan listened intently, his brow furrowed in thought. "So you're saying that challenges make us stronger, just like this tree?" Kiran nodded. "Exactly. The storms of life are not meant to break us, but to help us grow deeper roots." Kiran knelt and picked up a small, smooth stone from the ground. He handed it to Ayaan. "This stone," he said, "was once part of a mighty mountain. Over time, the wind, water, and pressure shaped it into what you hold now." Ayaan turned the stone over in his hand, its smooth surface cool to the touch. "Like the tree and this stone," Kiran continued, "life shapes us through trials and hardships. Each struggle refines us, making us stronger and more resilient." Ayaan looked up, a flicker of doubt in his eyes. "But Master Kiran, what about the people who cheat and lie? They seem to thrive while others suffer." Kiran nodded knowingly and picked up a bright green leaf from the ground. "Look at this leaf," he said, holding it up to the sunlight. "Vibrant and alive now, but soon it will wither and fall. Such is the fate of those who choose dishonesty. Their success is fleeting, like the life of this leaf." Kiran gestured to the tree's deep, entwined roots. "True success lies in the roots of our actions. A tree with strong roots withstands the fiercest storms. Likewise, a person with integrity and resilience finds lasting peace and happiness, no matter the challenges they face." Ayaan's gaze followed Kiran's hand to the roots of the tree. He began to understand. They returned to the banyan tree where their journey had begun. Ayaan sat cross-legged under its shade, reflecting on Kiran's words. "So, you mean to say that life's challenges shape us, and integrity is the foundation of true success?" Kiran smiled warmly, placing a hand on Ayaan's shoulder. "Exactly. Life's storms may bend you, but they cannot break you if your roots, your integrity, are strong." Kiran stood, his voice filled with conviction. "Remember this, my son. A tree bears fruit not for itself, but for others. Live your life like that tree. Stand tall, endure hardships, and give selflessly. Only then will you find true fulfillment." Ayaan looked up at Kiran with admiration. The weight on his heart seemed lighter, replaced by a sense of purpose. Inspired by Kiran's words, Ayaan returned to the village with a renewed spirit. He began using his strength and resources to help others, offering kindness and support wherever he could. Slowly, he found peace and fulfillment in his life. The villagers noticed the change in him. Ayaan, once a man weighed down by despair, had become a source of hope and inspiration for others. Years later, Ayaan stood in the village square, now a wise and respected leader. When asked about his success, he would smile and say, "I learned it all under the shade of an old tree,